into Agent Select here. And, still a couple of things to lock in there, but I don't think we're seeing anything too out of the norm.
Now, this is pretty much as expected. This is one of the things I love about Giant X is they've got 3 ex-Duelist players on this team. And that allows for such a big switch up in terms of who's playing what. Like, you know, you've got Adora, Anva, and Anita. All of them are incredible on the Duelist. Obviously, you want Adora on something like the Neon, where she can run on in, slide, and we saw her movement tech already on Haven. But now she's got somebody following up with her on that Yoru. You've got to imagine that's going to help them so much on their execs, on their pushes, into the aggressive post plants that Giant X love to do on their attack side.
Yeah, that is very much going to be sort of the highlight piece, the centerpiece of this map. Again, that 1/3 win rate for both of these teams isn't the prettiest of stats, but then we've also got to look at the frequency of which it's being played as well, which I think is then like an extra element that we look at, we bring into, right? And if Giant X are happy to pick it against Twisted Mind Orchids, that means that there's something in the works. They've done their due diligence. Hopefully they're not just running the same that we saw during the group stage that has been unsuccessful thus far.
I think to me it comes down to the question of, is this stubbornness picking this map? Because as we see here, they've got a 33% win rate, but they picked this in their first series in week 1. They picked this in their second series in week 1, and it didn't go so well. But they beat Zenit because on the defense side, they went super aggressive. That's where it worked for them on the defense, and their attack side's always been a little bit better than their defense anyway, because they're running Adora and Anita hyper aggressive on these Duelists. But to me now, the question is this stubbornness or is it preparation? Is it adaptation? Is it change?
Is it stubbornness or is it resilience, you know?
Yeah.
It's because the usual phrase is if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Now, it is broke. They need to have fixed it.
Yeah.
And we'll see here straight away into main. Wow, actually, Graham's taking a second lean there as well. They're just hesitating. Not heard anything just yet. Now, Eyes in mid, and I like that they're getting aggressive, but I love that Jada's holding for it as well. He's going to see this and lean a decision to be made. To push, not to push, and actually decides not to. Lean, I don't know. They want this, and I like the tucked-in angle there. Ness has managed to get far enough that is unsuspecting. The issue is going to be, though, goes 1 for 1. Lean can't go any further to trade. They've cleared out all the way through main. I love the position here from Anita, though.
Yeah, she's aggressive posted, so the team can come and join her. This is great, but Twisted Minds, they still have 2 members over towards B. Like you ready to swing into Anita if she hears any footsteps. As most of Giant X, they're going through B main right into Sarah.
Yeah, it's going to need to be on all of these individuals. Anita's found the first, and that's going to be the floodgates opening here. Graham's not going to find anything. Jade Noir enters the fray. Jada as well, and now Just Lean so far away from the situation. Will find one. Spike ends up getting replanted further behind their safety net of the pillar. And now, so many angles. Adora on the right-hand side. It is clinical. It is clean. And it's around for Giant X. We talked about how Twisted Minds Orchids, we need to see something a little bit more fresh coming into this. And that if GX come in with any semblance of what they left the last map with, this might be a little bit of a one-sided affair.
Yeah, and I love that Twisted Minds, they went aggressive. They were looking for something. Last map, they ended it with no momentum, basically getting very few kills in the last couple of rounds. So go aggressive, try and find something. Ness's little angle tucked forward was great. The ideas there were good, but Giant X, Jademore with that Sheriff just sidestepping step by step by step by step. And now Lean does have the Marshall ahead. She's looking for a headshot. Finds a body.
It's not quite a headshot, but she'll take the body shot in that situation there. Trying to find the last through the wood, chipping away, but Anita's gonna walk away on top. 4 versus 5. And now the huddle coming together. Sorry, Anva's going to find the first. Adora spraying away is going to find the trade there. Leteo's got one, but again, these picks few and far between. Not quite going to be enough to win them the round, but enough to at least keep this humble so far. Footsteps all going to get heard. Wall's going to go out, and that's going to be a little bit of a pain to push back through.
Quick flank, though. They're just waiting for exits?
I think so. Maybe. The real question is, who's got more patience here?
Neither of these teams honestly known for their patience, but Anva, she's only got a sheriff, so she's the right one to go forward first. I want a trade to be there with her, but there's nothing.
Nope,
They're
not even
stacked
gonna
like
be
there's no on. Yeah, Giant X, they're gonna go save together towards the CT spawn. This is such a good idea, so good, such a good presence of mind as Jade. Yeah, it's another tick towards her Hunter's Fury. Happy with that.
That's a nice crisp one as well. Go down to the spike, you get the points. And pretty bog standard second round there, nothing too out of the ordinary. Just remind Orchids, they're now gonna have the weapons online. So this is where we want to see the switch up as well. Giant X, they've got everything they could want and more.
Yeah, they played the perfect round 2 there, so they can still full buy all of their rifles with light shields, yes, but all of their rifles. And they've still got the money for the next round afterwards as well. So if they lose this, they've still got the economy behind them. This is the perfect bonus for them to keep the momentum rolling from Haven. They're playing it slow. Twisted Minds, though, they've taken mid so aggressive. Graham's just all the way down. A crossfire essentially set up with Lean. And she's got a TP towards backside B, where Giant X they look to be leading.
I love the play in any round that they head mid. Unfortunately, though, they burst onto that B side. Flash goes over the top. Oh, they almost line up, but Sarah and Grams both find their own picks, and that's gone incredibly wrong incredibly quickly. Jada, what more can you find? I mean, you've got a foothold on site, but you've not managed to get much more there with you. Spike slowly making its way round. So careful, and so much is going to rely on Anva here. They're going to be ready for this, though. Oh, messing around the corner, and neither will be found. That's good there from Ness to hold on, to not make this even expensive. Ibra pushes on past. Jada's found the first there. Tucking on in.
Quick flank again, though, all the way through halls. This is going to be crucial for Twisted Minds. If the spike can even go down, this is now looking like Giant X. They might be able to get the spike down. Oh, but they're kind of being crunched.
Ooh, yeah, that main position's a little bit of a mess. Ooh, the fact that they're so quick on the recon there is going to give them the information, but only 10 seconds. Something has to be done
10
there.
seconds left.
Trying to lure them on out. The snakebite goes on over the swing on out. Spike does go down. J-Bot's found the second. Spins around. Oh, dancing with the pillar, dancing with the angle. Lateo, the savior, swoops in at the last second. And that round almost gets incredibly out of hand.
IGL versus IGL at the last second. But still, Twisted Minds. They won the round, yes, but at the cost of 4 lives, of 4 guns. They're going to have to rebuy up, but Giant X are fine. They got the spike down. They did the perfect eco buy previously as well, as the spike only just gets defused. I wonder what Lady was doing whilst we were watching that replay.
I can answer that question because we heard it before we went into the replay. And I believe it was shooting at the ground and at the sky and celebrating the round. And I love them for that.
This is the kind of thing that we're expecting between these teams, right? Especially it's Giant X, the org, against 2 of their old players. And I've got to say, Jade Moore has a history with most players in GC because she's played in GC for the entirety of the existence. She's been around here for so long. Everyone knows her and she knows everyone, but now Twisted Minds. Low buy, good first pick onto Adora.
Amazing stuff there, Jade Marjuda, both finding one. And Anita adds another name to the tally and it's all gone wrong.
They've not got the spike though. They're going to be delayed getting to the B site. Oh, the TP, yeah, okay, there we go. They get towards the B site. Twisted Minds. Honestly, do they just save this?
Maybe? I think so. Surely you've got to. They're too far away.
Yeah, Giant X are going to be set up in such nice positions here. So far away from the site that even if Twisted Minds want to go for this, which maybe they do, but really the damage doesn't matter too much. Unless they can get 2-3 kills here. Giant X can buy up next round anyway. Twisted Minds, not so lucky.
No, that is very true. And oh, they're going to be denied anything in the next. I think Lean, far enough away, you just want to sit still. You've just seen what's happened to your teammate. And they're still going for this. The passion in the server is undeniable. They're already dead. They're already dead. You can stop shooting. They're not coming back.
Double tap is like the first rule. It's the most important rule to always double tap. You got to make sure.
Triple tap, quadruple tap, quintuple tap. Go back for 6. Why not?
Just in case, you never know.
Sure.
Look, at some point, we're going to get someone that, unlike Clove, can just always come back from the dead, right? That's going to happen at some point. Maybe they're just predicting it here.
Well, I mean, the new agent, the law's been hinting at it, you know?
That's true, actually. That's a really good point. I hadn't even thought about the new law. But now, anyway.
They're getting ready for it.
Twisted Minds. Classics on everyone except Lean. So Lean, she's going to be the first point of contact here over towards A as well. Jade Moore and Anita.
Oh, lovely opening pick now. Jada looking to replicate the same success on the other side. Even the tables, even the tides.
That drop was heard, though.
There, yeah, it was heard.
Recovering it.
Oh, you can see, you can feel that Giant X, they figure that A is where the stack is, but they're wrong. This drone, it should spot it out. Yeah, it spots out the truth. Adora's already in, though.
I mean, wasting no time whatsoever. Graham's with a second. This is getting messy, and it's getting uncomfortable to do here as well.
Toxin screen down.
Little spray away. He's not going to find anything just yet. Anva, what can you find here? Tucked into the corner. Difficult position to weave out. Not even going to get cleared. A bullet to the head. And that's an unfortunate one. 5 versus 2. And this thrifty round has slipped away from you. Jada finds 2. Okay, that's something.
30 seconds left.
And the A side's clear.
Ahead.
Yeah, but look at Lean. She's just holding Jada. She's going to be able to stop her from getting there. Wait, both have knives out.
Oh, this is messy now. It's a bit like an ISO ult, really. Jada's going to win that one on out. Deals with the player in mid as well. Just Graham's left, and they're so low health.
13 HP, but the timing could be good, yeah. Oh, she's still alive for the ace. It's still possible. 8 HP versus 13. She's going to rewrap. Is she going to go behind?
Is that it?
No, she's going to go back to site, work with Jade Noir. The fundamentals are important. That's what could win them this round. Should win them this round.
I mean, I don't think there's time now. There's just too far removed. Jada wants it, though, and you can't help but root for her. Graham's just going to go down to the spike. A fine way to go there. But GX, they win yet another.
I mean, that went down to a 2 versus 5, I think? Yeah, 2 versus 5. The GX still win because of Jada's heroics. And this is one of these players. She was no longer on Alcazia for the stage 3 last year. She got booted for Anita, right? There was that switch up between stage 2 and 3. And now she's coming in and she has been looking the best she's ever looked this stage this year. She's had a resurgence and you can really see it this map already.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Adora, Lean, the battle for main commences. Just as quickly as it commences, it's going to quiet down as well. Neither side really wanting to be the first to go. Ooh, just spotted there by the drone at the very end. Hunter's Fury coming on out. Ooh, it's going to be a little bit of a scrap. Anita's found one with the shorty. They found themselves on site here.
Wait. They went past her. They don't know that Letyu's here.
No, they don't. And that's a bit of a mess. There's the spring on out. Anita immediately with the trade there. Health bar's looking a little bit, you know, they've seen better days. Adora, though, so far pushed up. Are they even going to be aware? Round the corner, Sarah laser beams through Adora. And Spikes drop down the open. Clear line of sight for it, but look at this position from Jade Noir. Oh, goes down! No! The trigger discipline. It all falls through. Sarah finds the last as well. And GX, that should have been theirs every day of the week. And all off the back of the patience that's worn so thin.
Strike down A.
Such an unfortunate turn for Jade Moore. Look at this. Oh, you've just got to think.
That's going in the highlight reel for sure, but not.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, and now Graham's still got the op online. Twisted Minds being able to build up a bit of an economy. They've got some ults as well. One away from having all 5 online, whereas Giant X, they've been using them as they come up. Slow round again from Giant X. Super defaulty, this team. They want to take their time, build up pressure across the map. Drone already used. 12 seconds into the round.
Yeah, and they're not going to have that for later, and they very well may need it. Moore clears on out main. Not going to spot anything just yet. Just at the very end there, a little bit of contact.
Yeah, but look at this from Lean. She missed.
Ooh, this is a mess. Almost body blocked there. Almost tagged up by the relay bolt. Corner. Ooh, lovely shot from Grams, but Anita there to trade instantaneously. Trying to stop anybody peeking out through main, hoping that Ness can get into a position to work with here. So much hurt. Lateo, though, only so many places she can be looking. Hunter's Fury comes on out. Lateo's found the first. Spraying away, found the second. The Hunter's Fury keeps Judah in limbo. Jade Moore being held for here round the corner. Lean's going to find the pick. And now just Jada left. Standing in the snake bite to fight. Sarah's going to win this one on out.
Twisted Minds not letting Giant X run away with it. They thought back to Haven and they do not want to go back there. And now as we look at Giant X's economy, it's low. A nice kill there from Grams. Yes, okay, it got traded, but as soon as Giant X move towards the site, they are shut down at every turn. And now Asuka coming in for a timeout. The talk to Giant X. The first one we've seen from them in this series, in playoffs, and they're going to try and figure out what's going wrong. The exec there over towards A was a bit disjointed. I'm wondering if maybe the confidence from those early rounds might be coming back to bite Giant X a little bit there, because they need to make sure that they are trading. This is how they want Haven, playing off of each other, allowing Anita and Adora to get picks, yes, but to have the rest of the team there and with them. That wasn't there on the AXX we've seen so far. They're kind of taking these individualistic fights, and that's not what this team should be. This team should be focused on their fundamentals.
I mean, we say that. If we take a look back at map 1, though, you can't deny that relying on the individuals worked for them.
But this feels like Twisted Minds, they've warmed up now, right? Maybe Haven was just their warm-up. They're on boot camp. It can be hard to warm up on boot camp sometimes, so you know, there's always that chance. Whereas now Giant X down to an eco. Adora with a frenzy. Overdrive 1 away, but I think that's potentially on her mind for this round. See if she can do some damage to Twisted Minds' economy.
Deploying drone.
Yep, drones go out early over the top there. Lean waiting on the other side, gonna find the first. So much going on. The relay bolt. Adora's found one with a frenzy. Sarah doubles down, finds the second here. Orb's gonna go down any second. Jade was so low. Jada in mid. Ooh, unspotted.
She could find something big here. No, she's gonna get swung from heaven.
Yeah, a bit of a messy one. Ooh, okay. Nice find. This round still looks a little bit too difficult to do.
It might just be a case of try and find a timing, try and get into their spawn and surprise them, but that's not worked for Giant X so far. Memories of Jada in this exact spot before. She's probably worried about it. As Jada moves back towards main, Spike's still in the hands of Twisted Minds. Just trying to bait them out, trying to bait Twisted Minds to make a mistake, but they're so disciplined. They're so good at just holding their lines.
Lovely stuff there from Graham's the last, and that's going to be the scoreboard tied up 4-4 here. And it's looking really nice from them.
Twisted Minds are coming back into this. They're looking so good. I mean, like the way that, okay, yes, Lean does go down, but Sarah so consistent at anchoring down the B site. And Grams comes in at the perfect moment with the operator to close it out. Now, Giant X, they can buy up this round. Adora, not sure if she's going to. She is eventually. There we go. They're definitely looking to invest for now. Viper's Pit over towards A. Viper wall from the attacker side on B. And Adora's just trying to bait. Trying to force something out. But Twisted Minds, they don't fall for it.
No, they're not going to fall for it in the slightest.
No, with this Viper's Pit, it's going to be pushed, potentially just straight through main. This is risky for Giant X.
Very much so. I mean, going to be walking so directly into Sarah in a second. Slowing it down, I don't mind this though.
No, it's nice. You can see, especially now with Adora going up through mid, straight into heaven, splitting the map in half, breaking the chain of rotates. Now Sarah being focused on 3 people, and okay, the trade does come on through. It's just Lean left on site.
Oh, this time the pick's not going to go their way, yeah. Mateo, Lean both find their own. Lean needs a little bit more here. In the corner, Anita is in a lovely position though. Flash comes on, out swings on through.
Last player standing.
Now just one player standing. Anita, the wall's going to be coming down in a second. Has spotted the first there. Round the corner, scanned on out. Ness has found the second. And so much time for the defuse.
Yeah, it's going to come on in. Twisted Minds get themselves up to 5 here. And I'm really thinking they're getting so comfortable. They're getting so solid. Yeah, okay, Giant X, they're able to split the chain. They're able to get in through the Viper's Pit to, you know, to stop Twisted Minds from just having the site all by themselves. But they just can't get the round win. These little bits where Twisted Minds, they're just trading better. They're playing off of each other better. And now they've got the op with the full shield still for Grams. And for Giant X, low buy. Adora's got a Bulldog. Jaden has got a Guardian. Overdrive online for Adora. That's a potential silver lining here again. But they need to get to the site to be able to use Anvizol.
That's going to be the big one. Can they get there? Straight through mid, they cut on up. Spike's being left behind for a second in favor of taking the space. And Lean going to be the first one up. Is Adora ready? Ducks on back there, trying to punish the pick off the back of it. Anva's there, waiting. Lean's going to find the first. Smoke goes on down, not in time. Adora will pounce. Overdrive is popped here. Running on through. Ness shoots the clone. Anita's going to use that opportunity. Adora's found the next. The step on up here.
They forgot the spike.
They did. That's a little bit of a problem, but they've got all of the space. They've got sight here. And if we look at where Twisted Minds Orchids are, they've at least, we know that they've got the safety net. They should be.
Oh no, not again.
That might be a problem.
Grams finds a kill from the same point again. Okay, Anita finally gets the spike, grabs it, plants it. But Sarah's already here.
Ooh, ducking and weaving. Adora's found it. Now just the op left, missed shot. Now they need just to tuck in. Surely you don't want to push this. Grams might just be wanting to save awkward position. Yeah, that's going to be the call, just to back away here.
I don't know if I agree with this. Twisted Minds have the money for the rest of this half. They could buy ops most of the time. Giant X, though, any damage done to them right now is golden. It shuts them down. And instead, yeah, she's just going to save Giant X. They don't really have the economy to go hunting, so they've got Vandals, they've got upgrades for themselves, all of them at the very least. And now, Twisted Minds usually don't do the timeouts too, like, kind of late in the half, right? My question is, right now, if we're looking at Twisted Minds, they're feeling usually more comfortable on the attack side than the defense. So they don't really need more than 5. I think they save both of their timeouts for the second half of this map.
Yeah, I don't think there's many more rounds that you could get much impact from them here. Is that you want to place them so that you can get, you know, sometimes you just need a round. Right now with it being 5 and 5, you don't need a catalyst, I don't think. It's better that if something goes wrong in the second half, you have more opportunity to claw it back. This, even if you lose the last 2, 7-5 is not the end of the world.
such a nice upline for early in the round as well. Giant have really got to start to push Grams off of this line earlier. The mid push, the top mid, done by the two duelists for Giant is good. It's a good start to it. But they can't advance. They can't play off of each other. Yeah, there we go. Okay, they swap the Astra, but...
Yeah, maybe a little bit of a misnomer, but here we go in towards a mid that is pretty heavily guarded. Graham's on the line here, can't connect the shot, and it looked cut and dry, but alas, it gives them the opportunity to escape, to scurry over towards B here.
And Janix played a great timing there. They waited until Graham's EP had gone, so they can't quick rotate to join the team on B. But the spike's still not there yet.
Sarah, lovely find. Adora, one through the wall. And they're tucked in backside. Ness, ooh, spotted just the edge of the cape of Jade Noir. And Jade, a lovely position. Finds the first, spins back around, but not quite able to connect the shot onto Lean there. Viper's Pit goes on out, kills go back and forth. They're catching strays through the Viper's Pit. Adora pushing on up, finds the next, ready for some more, but that's when the Latero swings out. Adora's found yet another one here though. Lee finds the double kill now. 1 versus 1, Bladestorm online. Knows Anva in the Viper's Pit somewhere. Now it's just a matter of buying time. There's not much time needed. Pushing on through, taps it, waiting for something. Anva looking left, right and centre. Just needs to buy a couple more seconds. Crawling round the back. Anva will find and deliver the last crucial stab. And GX, even at the half, at the very worst case scenario here.
Oh, and they're very happy with that. This has been a struggle for them compared to Haven. So back and forth in terms of the rounds in them. But they're finally able to put a stop to the momentum Twisted Minds have started to build up. Anva, oh, really nice play to go around the back. And actually, yeah, Twisted Minds for the last round of the half, they want even. They want to be pushing this, and someone that's going to be at the center of pushing them towards an even half is Grams. I mean, she's been absolutely incredible. Maybe not the start that she'd want in terms of absolute pop-off potential, but our first import from Pacific into EMEA, and she is shining bright.
Yeah, I mean, I know this was a pickup that you were incredibly excited about when it got announced.
Yeah.
I know that you were absolutely giddy. And I do sometimes wonder about if the ping wasn't as much of an issue, if we'd see her even further unleashed, if, you know, she had joined them all, if they were all playing in the same room together. If you know, that would be an even bigger step up, if that maybe would be a little bit of a difference. But alas, we don't know yet. We don't know for now.
Go.
Jade has bought an operator.
I like it.
GX has 3 operator players. Jade is not usually one of them, so it's a very interesting pick. Looking for something over towards B to start with. Now it's Lean with the op in mid.
Last round of the half, last time to make something of this. And slow again. GX not wanting to give them the opening pick, to give them the advantage. Jade Moir's going to spot somebody top mid. It's going to be Ness. That's all the information netted though.
Oh, and Lean just peeks a little bit too late back onto the line. Adora, though, she's going to be swinging on through. Spots it and immediately falls. What a pick for Lean. That's the primary spearhead for Giant X gone, and now Grams TP over towards B, if they even need the support. It doesn't look like they do.
Yeah, from bad to worse this goes. And now, Twisted Minds Orchids, a clear run at an even half. Anva crawling round the outside, waiting. Barrel of the gun's going to get spotted before she is. Ooh, but Graham slightly further ahead is going to just hold the attention for a second longer.
30 seconds left.
Lean with one. Anva instantly bites right on back there. And they know this op's still a huge problem. There it is. Good for one more. Just Jada left now. 13 seconds, and that dimensional drift is going to be caught on out there, but out in the open. The 4th for Lean, and that is going to be a 6-6 half.
Switching sides. Spike One enemy remaining. Last one down.
Dead even at the half. 6-6 between these two teams. Now GIANTX switch over to the defensive side. If they can win this, they can secure themselves a match against G2. But Twisted Minds, well, they are wanting to stop that. They are wanting to progress on further, push further in this bracket. And we've got 3 sheriffs for GIANTX. Aggression, gunfights. That's what the name of the game is for this team so often at this point. They're on the defense though, so Twisted Minds, A site. Well, they've got where they want to plant the spike already secured.
That they do. They are here already, and they are ready and raring to go. Jada, first up here. It's a little bit of a mess of smoke and mirrors, mostly smoke here. Grams and Lateo both find their individual picks here. Jade Moore hoping someone will reveal themselves. Ooh, just about spots the edge of a player, but can't quite find the finishing blow. Out in the open, Anva dancing with death finds one. The Jades both get one.
One enemy remaining.
Ness, oh, the right click with the classic. Nerf the classic right click. We all say in unison, but Twisted Mind Orchids secure themselves a pistol.
And even if the classic right click wasn't as broken as it is, Sarah was on the flank, ready to shut down anything. You can see her walking up through mid as this replay progresses, going up to that spot that I'm going to call Jade Moore, because that's where Jade Moore got destroyed by Grimes there. I'm going to call that Jade Moore from now on. But now, as we move on forward, Twisted Minds, they've got the buy up. GIANTX saving fully, nothing bought, a couple of bits of util maybe. But they're just pushing as a 5 together. Same as Twisted Minds, mirror images across the map, split in half. And GIANTX find nothing.
Nothing at all. Slowly creeping on through though. Safety in numbers, they say, and well, maybe the pack mentality can go hunting for at least a pick or 2 at the end here, but slow and steady, they say, wins the race. I don't think they're winning any races just yet, but they might be able to catch one particular Sarah off guard here round the corner. Gonna line up the first there. Jada to trade instantly. And now that's all the information. Well, you'd hope there'd be all the information needed. Outlaw pick on up. Ness now on the angle here. Tapping on back. Graham's with the next.
Yikes.
Lean with the next. And it's just one after the other. The dominoes topple. They fall. And there it is. One by one they peek on out. And the conversion round is secure.
Yep, only losing the Marshal as well. You're really happy with that if you're Twisted Minds. This is the best start to a half they've had yet this entire series, honestly.
1 second.
Getting those 2, only losing this Marshal. You don't really mind that at all. And, you got the spike down. You got all of the kills. Nobody died to spike, so you're converting on those ult orbs as well. And now GIANTX, they've got the buy. They're in a pretty good spot to try and find something on the defense, but Twisted Minds attack now. We're expecting them to do something special. Oh, they immediately catch Fedora. With the
It's
drone.
an
That's the drone
amazing
gone.
sequence. Yep. Drone gone, held at bay, and actually no casualties incurred early on here as well, more importantly.
Here.
Smoke goes on
A
out,
big-
gives them the safety at mid.
Yeah, a big difference though is that Giant X only are now re-exploring towards mid. They've got the Viper Wall specifically for that purpose. They're not even using it. They're just taking the duels.
Ooh, Adora spotted something, somebody. But no, just gonna fall back onto site. Play it safe. Play it secure.
Right there.
Oh, we're going back to where this fight started. The pullback, the 1 second. To peek into it, Jada loves doing that, but now Adora's up against so many.
Shortcut.
Her teammate falls the fast lane just to get out of there in time.
I'm out of
And now they recuperate their losses, fight together for this pre-take.
Oh, they're trying to make the retake happen before it even needs to begin. Jade Noir lines up the first. Adora swings in for the second.
One
That's
enemy
Adora's
remaining.
third in the round. But look at that. Grahams isn't done with this series. It's not done with this tournament. Spike's going to go on down. It's given plenty of time for Anita to work into a lovely angle. And look at that. The Vipers fight. Snakebite goes over. It's a distraction. And it could have been either of their kills there. It's a beautiful way to recover this. To stop Twisted Mind Orchids getting too far ahead of themselves.
They've still got the lead. They're still happy with that. But Dora surviving both the first and the second engagement to continue on to get a 3K. So crucial for Giant X there. But we've started to get the ultimate cycling up. Twisted Minds. One away from the Dimensional Drift. And they've got the Hunter's Fury. We saw what that combo can do over on Haven. And I got to imagine that's exactly what they're looking for. Nice little lineup. I'm stealing that from my ranked games. Thank you, Ness. As we head towards B.
Nowhere to
Straight
run.
onto B, a three-line row of smokes. Hunter's Fury comes on out early on to try at least find some information to work with, but nothing to be found. Lean's got the first there. Anita needs to trade round the corner. Thought she had it. Goes back for second. Grahams will win that fight on out. 3 versus 5. And now this wall holding them back, buying so much time for Twisted Mind Orchids to set up post plants here. Makes life so difficult. A spam through the boxes just in case anyone's on the other side to receive, but nobody is. Nobody's home.
You've got to save.
Yep.
You've got no choice.
You gotta peel back now, yeah. There's the call. Money, credits, not great for the side of GX, so these weapons are gonna be everything. And Twisted Mind Orchids again establishing this 2-round lead.
And in the previous series, if you throw your minds back, we saw people winning out on the opposing team's map pick. And as we could see there, it did look like Lean may have disconnected. Kind of stuck there over towards the B site. Yeah, we've got a tech pause coming on in. But this 2-round lead for Twisted Minds, this is going to set them up so well for continuing on in this half. Because the momentum is in their favor. They've got the economy building up behind them. They've got so many things in their favor. Yes, okay, they've just had a DC. That's fine, because they're going to be able to come back into the next couple of rounds with a bye and take the fight straight to Giant X and stop them from getting anywhere near even again.
Yeah, exactly. And that's going to be the goal, right? Is to constantly stay this step ahead. They've set themselves up really nicely. The next round up is going to be a little bit of an awkward combination. There's going to be some weapons, some from the save, not really much able to be bought around that. So if they can dispatch of those saved weapons, it's going to be done pretty quickly. And then not only is that the lead established, again, the economy's just constantly been on the ropes. They've not been given an opportunity to build anything up here, really. And that's quite an exciting prospect, because it means that a third map very, very likely if this next round comes through.
Yeah, we're going to be starting to really look at those big swing rounds as soon as we get back into the game. Giant X lose 1, that's going to keep on converting, keep on snowballing. Because Haven is a map where you can thrifty very easily, right? It's one of those maps where there's a lot of tight corners, there's a lot of places for shotguns, but sheriffs are also very powerful, right? Breeze,
Yep.
not so much, right? You need a Vandal on most ranges on this to be able to confirm those
The
kills.
fall off, yeah.
Like, you're really looking at this map where thrifties don't come on through. And if Giant X enjoyed getting their thrifties and enjoyed getting their forces on Haven, that's not really something that you can do on Breeze anywhere near as much. You need to get into the post plan. they do have the Viper, right? If they can get the Viper's pit down, that can help you convert a Thrifty. But they've still got to get to site in the first place.
Yeah, and with the fact that the picks just haven't really been going their way as strongly as we saw over on Haven, the ult cycle hasn't been anywhere near as strong as well. We've realized that the tech issue might be a little bit longer to fix than we might have realized. So I think what we might do is we might throw to a little bit of a break here, just whilst we make sure that everyone is ready to go and ready and waiting. Just getting 100% conversation. Yeah, so we'll be going to a break in a minute. But looking at coming back into this, I think that there's been a really nice setup. As you can see, that is on the side of the Twisted Minds Orchids, which sucks because they're, you're in the lead the worst time. And we saw this. We talked a little bit about the end of last match when we were talking to Anasilia about how everything was going really well, and they were really struggling on the first map because of the tech issues that we were seeing experienced by GX, right? And then when they were getting used to the issues, when the third map hit, when there had to be that emergency substitution, right? They were already in the headspace and ready for it. So unfortunately, issues like this, they can really weigh on you a little bit, especially when you're a map down. That one sucks a little bit, especially when you're just on a little bit of a tear at the moment. So I'm hoping that we can fix everything up and that we'll see them back in, because it's the worst time for it. But as I've yapped enough, the break is ready. We'll see you guys as soon as we possibly can to continue this series.
Usually I take a backseat, yeah. Low key, I'd say I'm discreet and don't wanna put my heart on the line too many times. I've been burned, I bounce back quickly, and with the drama tell 'em miss me. Won't ever let it go too far, expose my heart, that's risky. Maybe there's just something about the way you stop and stare. Something in those eyes tell me you care. I'm still learning how to trust. So can we keep this between us? I got a reputation to uphold, so don't reach out your hand for me to hold. Don't rush to tell the world that I'm your girl right now, 'cause I might leave swiftly, just based on my history. Been on a take them flights at different side of trouble. Maybe there's just something about the way you stop and stare. Something in those eyes tell me you care. I'm still learning how to trust. So can we keep this between us? If you choose to stick around, don't say I let you down when I burn it to the ground. Because I'm still learning how to trust. So can we keep this between us?
Welcome back, everybody. We are heading back in towards Breeze 9-7 is where we left off. It's where we're picking back up. And as you can see, Twisted Minds Orchids, it's been a stellar start to the half for them. They were even at the half and now pulling away with a lead.
Getting into a position now as well where the economy behind them, it's not perfect by any means, but they are definitely got a bank that means they can buy up and up and
Need a
up.
drop.
But this looks like a brawl over B. Adora wanting to go aggressive.
Who's next?
Oh, they've got to know Adora just backing away, trying to put as much of a barrier to isolate Graham's on site from the rest of the team here. But the issue is isolating that means that somebody's going to have to deal with the issue. Anita's found the first pick there. He's in the back lines. Ness spins one out, finds Anita. Grams finds one as well. And it's a bit of a massacre. Lean's got another. And Jade Wan needs to try stem the bleeding. Enough for Anva to arrive, but it's not enough and it's not in time. Heading on into window, hoping to find something, anything here just to boast of. But no, all she finds is a bullet to the head.
And immediately, Twisted Mind shut down Adora with that dimensional drift. Adora survives, yes. But she's essentially left alone. And that looked like a timeout coming through for Giant X. I think it's a good time for one because you're now looking on the horizon of potentially 11. Thrifties, like we said before, are so hard to get on this map. With the fall-off damage so brutal. And yeah, okay, it's the defense. You might gamble stack correctly. You might be able to get something crazy in the early round with some kind of aggression, but Adora didn't get the overdrive online, which would have been a crucial thing for the Thrifty here. So you've really got to plan out for essentially what's going to be after this timeout. Probably going up to 7-11. And then you've only got 2 rounds, a buffer of 2 rounds before Corrode comes on. And that's what this plan is going to be for.
It's a scary prospect. Corrode gets closer and closer with every single round that passes. And I think, again, it's a game where it's been a little bit top heavy. Lean has been doing so much. Graham's as well, with that space that they're creating, is just undeniable.
I mean, like, even on the defense, like, they look so good with the operator, and now they flip halves, and they're still incredible, right? Like the double-headed spear, essentially, being thrown in, and now Twisted Minds, this looks like an exec lineup. Fast exec going on in, and it's only Anita here.
Yeah, I mean, we have the knowledge that it's only Anita, but the fact that there's lineups for this execute, there's only one player is unfortunate. Anita goes down, and the rest of the team comes scurrying on over. Anva bought into that judge, and it's going to be an awkward one to try make work here. So many long sight lines, it's not exactly the weapon that's versatile on this map. Jada making some noise there, trying to sow the seeds of doubt. Actually, Jade was here, so that little bit of a fake of the door has just alerted them. So all eyes are on Jade Bois. Over the top there, Lean's found the first for swing on out. Graham's to double down. There's nothing they're able to find. The Vandal's just too powerful in the situation. Jade Bois even getting away alive is going to be an interesting one because you can see that already heading in towards spawn, and that's not a far cry away from mid, but actually just maybe looking to go down to the spike. Nope, not even allowed that mercy, not even allowed that dignity. Twisted Minds Orchids find themselves a flawless 11th.
And now we do get the buy up from Giant X. I think I saw the operator there. So, you know, that's the potential stabilizer for them. But you can see Twisted Minds, as soon as they get the execute onto site, their protocols in the post are flawless. Swinging off of each other, the teamwork. It's not necessarily the fundamentals of trading, but the swinging off of each other just in itself has been going so well for them. Now Adora's operator over towards mid. It pops the clone. There's 4 members behind it.
Good flash. Jada's just got to back away. Oh, peeks out face first into Graham's. Jade Bois looking to do any sort of damage possible. But no, the dam's already broken. The flood has already decimated the site. And these post plants, they've been unsuccessful for GX. Adora hoping
You want
that
to
the
find
op
it.
can be the difference maker, but as the wall goes out, it gets catastrophic. The jump on top there, it's lovely from Lean. Forces them to try fight between the wall, ducking and weaving in between. Grab's actually just gonna duck behind them, and they didn't even notice it. Anita and for both have found one, but now with both of them pitching on in, Sarah's the last piece of the puzzle. And there's no way this doesn't go corrode. We talked about momentum heavy in map number 1. Wow, map number 2 is a completely different affair.
Just my ult's ready.
And like every second of this post plant, Twisted Minds just made the right decisions. Really taken advantage of that cosmic divide to its fullest extent. Masking the updraft noise, allowing Grams to back off of the box and then swing back out again to close the round. They're such cerebral players in these micro plays. As the Viper's pit shuts down A, the clone, no one even close to it as B is executed on. It's taken.
And yeah, look at that, through the wall, dangerous levels of health left there. The Teo Lean both find their individual marks. Adora and Anva come running on over. There's no round after this to save for. It's all or nothing, and Ness is waiting for them. Open arms, gun trained on the angle. It's Messi, finds the first, dancing with the second. Adora's found it, but still 1 versus 4 left on the table. Blade Storms out and Lean to find the last. Twisted Minds, Orchids take map number 2, 13-7, and that means we have to go to Corrode to settle the score.
Oh, I mean, of course we do. It's got to be a long day today. The Twisted Minds coming back onto this map, and we were questioning, right, whether or not this was the right map pick for Giant X to go to.